everyone to another Shall We Stamp video, and today we are going to be doing another card, and this card is going to be using the beautiful Remarkable You stamp set. And as you can see, it's on page 112 in the annual catalog. So we're going to go ahead and get started. The card that we're going to make today is really easy and simple, and you can knock this one out in like no time. Let me put my stamps off to the side. Here is the card that we're going to be making, and we're going to Hair Pizzazz cardstock, and we're doing it at 8.5 by 5.5, and you score it at 4 1/4. And we're going to be using black cardstock, and that's going to be measured. Let me get my things, and I'll have this at the end of the video, so you don't need to worry about taking. Black is 3 5/8 by 4 3/4, and then the Whisper White is 3 3/8 by 4 1/2. I'm using some black and white baker's twine and a yellow button from the Brights button collection. Stamps that are kind of a little bit larger like this. I usually stamp my ink up. I just ink it upside down, and I just do a light tapping. And I've got my grid paper here, which is great to have. So don't use the grid paper. You really should, because it helps your surface, and you can stamp on it. You can write notes. You can do all sorts of things. Now, since I'm going to stamp the front of my card, I'm going to open it up because I just want to get the front of the card. And I really just want the leaves to be showing. I'm not too concerned about the center of the card because that's going to be covered up. So I'm just going to go ahead and stamp. I might stamp off just a little bit so it shows up on the back of my card. I think that might give it a nice little effect. And again, I don't care about the inside because you're not really going to see that. So I'm just going around in a circle, and I'm just, stamping leaves just to give it a little effect so that when, well, there goes the dog. Who let the dogs out? Of course, somebody's walking by. It never fails. So we'll just let her bark for a minute, and hopefully she'll stop. All right. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to use our black Memento ink. My dog Riley is a therapy dog, and she loves everybody, and she thinks that she should be the center of attention. And so when the neighbors walk by, she wants to go out and visit with everyone. And we're not doing that because I am making this video. But I love my dog. She's a rescue dog, and she's actually popular because she had an article written on her this past week. So she thinks she's a celebrity. Okay. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and stamp my, on my Whisper White cardstock, I'm going to go ahead and stamp the Lily stamp. And I'm going to put it a little bit higher because I am going to put that button and put a saying on it. So I'm just going to go ahead and stamp that on there. Again, this is a very quick and easy card. This is not going to take hardly any time whatsoever. I'm going to take my Hair Pizzazz marker, and I'm just going to use that to color in the stems of both of these flowers. And I'm taking my So Saffron marker, and we are going to color the little tips of that as well. See, I'm telling you that this is going pretty quickly. All right, the next thing I'm going to do is stamp my saying, and I'm going to put "You Are Remarkable," and I'm going to stamp that on the front of the card. We've got that stamp. We're good to go on that. Let me put my black ink up. This tends to get all over everything, and I'm not quite sure why, because I do keep it out of the way. Oh my goodness, my camera just fell. Sorry. All right, so we've stamped our card. Now we're going to take our thread and our button, if I can find it. Here it is, and where I want it. I'm going to pull my thread out because I want it to come around twice. So I'm going to bring this one around and bring it around this way and over here, and I'm going to put some fast fuse on the back to hold it on there. And then let me pull a little bit more because I do have enough room. All right, so let's go ahead and we'll wrap that around. I know y'all are going to think I'm a little weird, but that's okay. It's all about having fun. Now, if I can find my fast fuse, that'll probably make it even better. There it is, hiding. All right, so I'm just going to put a little zip of that on there. I'm going to get my first thread, so then I can go ahead and get my button positioned where I want it. And I'm going to get this up a little bit higher. As you can see, I'm like all thumbs all of a sudden. So we're going to crisscross it over. And then, I'm just going to place it on the, on the fast fuse. There we go. And then it's going to... it'll be attached anyways. And since I've only got the one, I'm going to put, just for safety purposes, I'm going to go ahead and put a glue dot on the back of my button, and that will help hold it in place as well. So let me get my glue dot on there, and then I'm going to move my ribbon up, my baker's twine up just a little bit. So we're done with that. We're going to attach that to our piece of black cardstock. I told you this is a very easy, quick card. I mean, you could really knock a bunch of these out in no time. Scissors out of the way. All right, so we've got that. And I think what I'm going to do is pop this up on dimensionals. You never can use it. Wonderful. You get 300 in a pack, and I think they're, I don't know, $5 maybe for something. So you can never have enough dimensionals. Let me take the backs off of these real quick. Again, I'll have the measurements and everything at the end of the video. Here you go. That was probably less than 10 minutes if I didn't have all my goofiness going on. And then I'll put something on the inside. I usually put a white card, but for now, isn't that a quick and easy card to make? And it's a really pretty card, and I love the way that the leaves look like in the background. So again, if you have any questions, email me at dawn@shallwestamp.com or visit my website at shallwestamp.com if you want to purchase any of these supplies. Thank you so much for visiting, and I hope to see you again soon.